Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful. My dear brothers and sisters, Alhamdulillah, this is a new lecture on Al-Fiqh al-Taharat, the purification fiqh. We stopped in the previous lecture, we stopped on the things that dead and they are still clean. And we said that the fish and grasshopper and also the human being, even if they are dead, they are still clean and they are not impure. Now we will move to another topic on this matter. وَتَطْهِرُ الْإِنَاءُ مِنْ وُلُوغِ الْكَلْبِ وَالْخِنْزِيرِ, i.e. we can clean those items that we have, that the dog and the pig has licked it, or they drank from it or something. We can clean those utensils if a dog or a pig has touched them. And we will speak about how we clean them as well. Sheikh says, ويغسل الإناء من ولوغ الكلب والخنزير 7 مرات إحداهن بالتراب, i.e. we wash any items that the dog and the pig has licked it, and that is by 7 times. And that 7 times, one of the times must be by the turab, i.e. by the sand. If it is in the beginning or is in the middle, it's okay, by the sand. But must be one of the times by the sand. And the last one, there are khilaf on it, and the ulama, they speak about it on this matter. But it is best that, for example, first time you wash it by water, then the second time the sand, and the rest of the times the sand as well. The sand, and the rest of the time by the sand. And then the Shaykh says, ويغسل من سائر النجاسات مرة واحدة تأتي عليه وثلاثة أفضل, i.e. all the other impure things, any other najasat, any impure things that touch our body or touch our items in the home or anything else, we wash it only 1 time. And if we wash it 3 times, it is better, but we are allowed to only wash it 1 time, and like that it will be cleaned. Yes, it is better to wash it 3 times if there is a water, especially nowadays there is a water everywhere, so you should wash it 3 times to be more clean. Then the Shaykh says, وَإِذَا تَخَلَّلَتِ الْخَمْرُ بِنَفْسِهَا طَهُرَتْ وَإِنْ خُلِّلَتْ بِطَرْحِ شَيْءٍ فِيهَا لَمْ تَطْهُرْ, i.e. this was more in the old days. Now is different matter. In nowadays, now is different. I.e. Sheikh saying that if alcohol was transferred into the vinegar by itself, then it will be cleaned and it will be permissible for us to use it. But if we put something in this alcohol to turn into vinegar, then it's not permissible for us to use it. This was in old days that they used to bring fruits. They make alcohol from fruits directly and the clean way. But nowadays they make alcohol with many things. They put things, and the way is different. Anyway, we say that if an alcohol turned into vinegar by itself, then it's permissible for us to use it. And this doesn't mean that the brothers and sisters, they start going to buy alcohol just because to turn to vinegar, and how it turns, and the other ways, and how it turns to vinegar, and where should be put it, and what you should do with it. That's a different knowledge. So it's not easy for us to just go buy alcohol and say we want to turn it to vinegar. This was in old days, and maybe still people does it in the old style. If they do it still in the old style, then this is what is the rule, Islamic rules on it. But for us to go buy alcohol, we want to turn it to vinegar, that's not permissible for us. Then Sheikh started with a very deep and specific topic, and that is al-hayd wal-nifas wal-istihada, i.e. the monthly period for the woman, and nifas wal-istihada. The hayd is the monthly period, while nifas is the blood that comes after she gives birth, and istihada, it is a blood that she gets it while she's not in hayd and while she doesn't give birth, and it is a blood that comes like this with no reason. We will come to every single one of them, the Islamic rules on those matters. Sheikh says, فصل ويخرج من الفرج ثلاثة الدماء دم الحيض ودم النفاس ودم الاستحاضة. Just like we said, there is 3 bloods that comes out from the private parts of the woman. فالحيض هو دم خارج من فرج المرأة على سبيل الصحة من غير سبب الولادة. Like we said, the hayd is a monthly period blood. والنفاس هو الدم الخارج عقب الولادة. And nifas is the blood that comes after the birth. والاستحاضة هو الدم الخارج من غير أيام الحيض والنفاس. And istihada is the dam that comes and it is not because of the hayd, and it is not because of the nifas. Then Sheikh now comes, he gave us the overall meaning of those 3. Now he comes explain in details every single one of them. He says, وَمُدَّةُ الْحَيْضِ وَأَقَلُّ حَيْضِ يَوْمْ وَلَيْلَةٍ. The minimum, the most minimum time for the monthly period is a day, the night and the day, i.e. like you can say 24 hours now. Less than that, then it's not hayd, it's something else, but it's not hayd. Maybe it's istihada, maybe it's a nifas if she was giving birth, but it is not a hayd. A hayd must be 1 full day. 1 full day, maybe comes 1 hour, stop 1 hour, comes 2 hours, stop 5 hours, but it must be 1 day. وغالبه 6 أو 7 وأكثره 15 يوما. وغالبه, i.e. the majority of the times, okay, is 6 to 7 days. وأكثره, and the most extended times that can be 15 يوما. It is 15 days. It is 15 days for a woman can be have a period. 15 days. This is the most extended time. ومدة النفاس لحظة. Nifas, the blood that comes after the giving birth, the minimum time is a second or a minute or half a minute, i.e. very little. It's not like a hayd 24 hours. No, nifas, it could be very, very little time, like minute or even less than minute. وأكثره 60 يوما وغالبه 40 يوما. The majority of the time is 40 days, and most extended, limited that can reach is 60 days. Is 60 days. وأقل طهر بين الحيضتين, and the most minimum time for a woman to be clean between the 2 hayd is 15 days. ولا حد لأكثره, and there is no limited for the most time that she can be clean, because some sisters, when they reach to 40, 50, they don't get a monthly period, so rest of her life is she doesn't have a period. So this is the Sheikh says, وأقل طهر بين الحيضتين 15 يوما, i.e. the period, the time that she can be clean between 2 periods is 15 yom. In that 15 yom she can be cleaned, and even more it can be as well. maybe 20. It depends how many days your period was. أقل حيض وأقل زمان تحيض فيه الجارية 9 سنين ولا حد لأكثره. طيب okay, الشيخ in here says the must وأقل زمان تحيض فيه جارية 9 سنين. Okay, now he's saying that the age that she can get period, it is that 9 years old. When she is 9 years old, then she can get periods. This is what is known. And ولا حد لأكثر, and there is no limited for how until when she can get period. Maybe she can get period when she's 50. It depends. This goes back to the doctors and her knowing that this is the blood of monthly period or not. But we need to know that the sisters, they can get period while they're 9 years old. When they finish 9 and they enter to the 10, when they've 9, they've done, and then they can get period. It is not like some they say when she gets 15, when she gets 18, when she gets this, and when she grows, and when she gets big. It's not by this. It is by what she sees in the blood. And this is more especially when it is in hot countries. In hot countries like Middle East countries, Saudi Arabia, some part of Yemen, some part of other places, the Qatar and other countries like Egypt and others, some part of them are very hot. Some desert in some countries in Iraq, they are very hot. In the hot places, the period of the woman starts earlier. It's not like cold countries like UK, Canada and USA. Those countries, the periods can delay and can be later than 9, maybe 10, maybe 12, maybe 15, I don't know. But yes, they can be delayed a little bit. But in hot countries, no. They will be earlier, they will come earlier. It depends on the country and also the physical and the human body and her lifestyle as well. It depends on the lifestyle and the body and the country and the weather as well. When the period will come. But when she is 9, most likely from the 9 years old, she gets the period. This is the end of today's lecture, inshallah ta'ala. We will come back with another lecture. هذا والله أعلم وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.